Are these new Gymshark shorts a boost or a bust? We're about to find that out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have a really exciting Gymshark review. They just dropped what's called the Glute Boost. I personally thought it should have been called the Booty Boost. Alliteration, BB. I don't know, what do you think? Then we have paired with it the Boost Bra, which also could have been called the Booby Boost. Okay? What do we have here? So Gymshark actually dropped like all the colors of these sports bras already, at least on the US website from what I saw. Then they only dropped the black shorts. I do believe we have some new colors coming on the 18th. Don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure July 18th. 11 a.m. EST, they're dropping these full sets in other colors other than black. So right now I'm wearing the Scandi pink colors, like a real pink salmon-y tone. We also have this dark charcoal gray with some brown in it, some brown contour. I actually received the teal color bra, no matching shorts, but I'm assuming they're coming out with shorts as well in this color. And then of course I have the black, which is already live on site. Now, granted, they're only dropping shorts and the bra right now. Hopefully, if all goes well, maybe if enough people really vibe with this style, they will come out with leggings. I can only hope and think so. What are we looking at when it comes to the glute aesthetic Gymshark? We got some kangaroo pouches, yes we do. Or some deflated balloons, whatever you choose to go with is accurate. When I first pulled these out of the bag, couple things. I went, OMG, parachute booty. All right, I actually love that because now my glutes can expand and grow as I work out. When you get that glute pump, you're no longer suffocated by very restrictive material. So already I'm like, okay, this ought to be good. You guys remember I used to review Lazuli Label, their Scrunch Sculpt Seamless? This looked so similar when I pulled it out of the bag. In terms of this extra parachute material, that's what I'm gonna call it, parachute material. Unlike Lazuli, in case you're unfamiliar, there's no really strict ribbing. That's almost impossible to get up. I really struggle with those leggings and those shorts. There was an insane amount of compression in the ribbed area, which made it have virtually no stretch and therefore very difficult to get up. But then you couldn't size up because then there'd be too much glute space, it would turn wrinkly, and that's not good for anybody. So unlike those leggings and shorts, I did not have any problem getting these up. These are extremely soft and stretchy, the easiest things to get on, so off the bat I'm like, good. We got some extra room for the glutes. We have a glute scrunch, a pretty serious one at that. Some really nice upper booty contour at the waistband and really soft stretchy material. I said, that sounds like a recipe for success. Well, we're gonna dip and dive, test it out on some gym equipment, do the whole damn thing, what it's intended for, and then we're gonna come to the conclusion whether or not these are actually worth it. If it's a boost or a bust, the title doesn't lie. Let's start with a visual breakdown before we hop into some working out. Let's start with the waistband. So we have a pretty heavy ribbing and then it goes into some micro ribbing. We have some shaded curved contour. Then you have a tiny bit underneath the band, but most of the contouring is on the actual waistband. There's no printed logo, it's fully sewn in within, which I automatically am like props because we love quality logos here. It's a nice change of pace. We don't really see this on Gymshark Seamless, but seeing as this is placed on a very ribbed area, I'm glad to see it because if it was printed, it would definitely be peeling off. Very squared waistband, so there's no tapering involved. The waistband's actually pretty high, and you will see just how high it comes on me with a very short torso. This tag needs to go away. Hold up. Bye. Kiss it mirrors. Like everybody, whenever I see my white tag pop out, I'm like, you have no business being here. So yeah, the waistband comes very high, but they actually added in this. I actually really do love this feature. The Gymshark all the way around, even on the back side here. So when you flip the band, you have Gymshark written all around. Nice alternative for gals like me. I'm so sorry to say it, but I have a short ass torso. No shame in that game, it happens, right? You're born that way. Now we have a very intense scrunch. So this is what the inside looks like. It doesn't stretch. So off the bat, it's a stiffy. It's a stiff scrunch, okay? That would be my only cause of concern. We will see about comfort level when working out. So far, wearing them around, I don't even feel the scrunch. There's no stiffness in places I don't want stiffness.
Oh yeah?
I guess. Not feeling any stiff scrunch right now. And I'm sitting down, I'm standing up, I'm sitting down, I'm standing up, and it's all very comfortable.
But you doing that just now, rolled those shorts like a tidal wave.
We're gonna get into that, all right? Why are you
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to do this review?
I don't know. Let's ask the people.
Come on, tell them, okay?
Let's ask
The
the people.
shorts roll. They're high rollers.
As we can see, they roll. They're rolling up and down, left to right.
Bye.
Rolling on the river. From crotch down, 4 inches.
And then the icing on the cake, we have some more breathable mesh contour. As you can tell, it cinches in. So it's definitely going to do a little bit of lifting. I feel like it's very reminiscent of their lift. Their lift contour leggings had a very similar look, puckering the glutes. Now let's flip the short over to the front. What the? I'm seeing Star Trek. I don't know what I'm looking at right now, but I like it. Oh my God, is that a dip in the front? Yes, it is. I know, I'm looking like a creeper right now, but there is a slight dip in the front. Okay, I would have never, sure. Doesn't make me feel some type of way, it's just there. To be honest with you, this fabric's feeling a lot like the Everyday Seamless, where it's really stretchy and soft, but we all know the Everyday Seamless is pretty sheer, so we're gonna test this all out right now. All right, guys, so we're looking at a racer back bra, thin straps, stretchy straps. They're very reminiscent of the shorts in terms of the fact that the boobies kind of poke out a little bit. There's a little extra room for the girls. Nobody wants their parts suffocated. That goes for glutes and boobs, both parts. You have removable bra pads. I'm still gonna say this is a pretty low to moderate support bra. There's no band underneath, but we still had a really pretty, awesome contour to just match those superhero vibes from the front. It's a bit more subtle from the back. So from the back side, there's not as much of an intense angular take that they took with the contour. It's mostly from the front. And the front, let's face it, the front is where you do your power pose.
Oh.
Right here is the ribbing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say out of this entire set, you're gonna feel the most support here and the waistband. They even match the shorts with the ruching in the center here, adding some dimension to the bust. I feel like it's a nice look. This ruching's working a little bit better than, say, the camo bra. The camo bra, it's kind of just there, just as an accent. Given the fact that they added more material for the breasts themselves, and then they added this cinch, this really helps to emphasize.
First thing first, how's that scrunch feel?
Fine. I feel fine. This scrunch is not invasive at all. As I'm walking, nothing's riding up, nothing's digging. Overall, very comfortable shorts. Most of the support is right here at the waistband. I feel like it's extra supportive because I have it rolled over. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit and see if there's any sliding, which I highly doubt given this support. But my booty's probably jiggling back there, is it not? No support here, just so you know.
Yeah, it's light support.
Let's do this.
And I'm also gonna keep an eye out to see if that band stays rolled or if it flops on up.
Good point here. Okay, look at me run. Look at me go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Oh, the shorts are rolling. Oh, they're rolling.
How's the sports bra feel while we're here?
Actually super supportive. I mean, they're jiggling around for sure. There's still some cleavage. But I do feel like a ton of support on the underbust. So as long as you don't have giant boobies that'll be flopping around, I'd be comfortable running in this.
Especially considering it's adjustable too, so you could always make it a little bit tighter if you need.
Yep.
All right, good job. It didn't, oh yeah, from the front.
So we got some major roll up. Overall, the fabric's fairly thin. So if you're thinking of going commando, prepare to possibly get a dreaded CT. I'm wearing thick underwear and it's working fine. It's not digging or cinching too much into the thighs, which I can definitely appreciate. Now, the one thing about this scrunch, you can see it. It's a very visible scrunch. There's no denying you're wearing a scrunch bra. So it's not super discreet. I actually really would have loved seeing a very discreet scrunch on this. I feel like that would have made it a real, like, 10 out of 10. This thick patch scrunch, it's doing the job, but it's pretty noticeable.
What's the scrunch that they just came out with that we really liked? The
Activate.
Yeah, the Activate. That was really good.
So what I'm seeing, you gotta come here in my good light. I do feel like this scrunch is similar to the OG camo, where it's almost like a patch scrunch. So this is connected to the band more, which is going to pull inward. That mixed with the extra glute space, so there's no uni butt, there's no restricted thick material like, say, the camo. That's what's making it tuck in more. So there's a partial connection to the gusset. This is what's really keeping it together, very in line, not just a floating patch scrunch bum like their previous camo collections. If scrunch concealment is top prio for you, check out the black color. You really don't even notice it at all. I feel like it's a lot more discreet. So black shade is probably gonna be my favorite. I just feel like it looks better. Like it's sitting better on the glutes this color, don't you? Mm-hmm. Like the contour is where it needs to be. Scrunch is working. Like I don't feel like I need to pull these up. It just is sitting right. Compression's about the same. Everything else is the same. It's just, it looks better on the glutes. Specifically this black color. I don't know what happened. You can see a bit of that gusset from the front here. It comes fairly high to the front. Another reason why you need to wear your undies. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this an overall, I'm gonna give this a moderate to high compression waistband and then extremely low support here, everywhere else. So pretty good tummy control, nice support, nothing's gonna dip or slip on you. This is really just a glute focused short. Let's face facts here. Glutes will definitely pop if you have the glutes to fill this out. I think if you have really, really small glutes, the short might look a little funky back here because you're gonna have some excess material. This is similar to how their lift fit, where it's like, you know what? You got the glutes for it, you're training on those hip thrusting machines, you're gonna benefit from this.
It looks a trillion times better when you're working out. The roll up is working, the scrunch gets swallowed up a little bit better, it looks better. Let's see how it fits and feels while you're sitting.
I'm impressed that this band hasn't rolled even a little bit. This is staying put completely.
Oh, you mean how it flaps down?
Yeah, it's not
Nice.
flapping up at all, not in the back, anywhere. Even though this rolls substantially, the scrunch is very comfortable. Not feeling it. It's not like the Adapt Safari where I really felt it in between the cheeks. I was like, ugh. This is nice. This feels like my glutes are really breathing in here. I still would have liked to see a more discreet scrunch. So Activate scrunch on these shorts would have been freaking spectacular.
Gymshark has the impossible job of trying to make everybody happy at once.
That's a whole lot of people, let me tell you.
Ours is just one opinion in a sea of many.
Is my booty boosted?
Well, let's find out. Is it busting or boosting? Oh, it's boosted.
I naturally am trying to roll them back down, but like, let it just go.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
Come on, girl. In fact, let me help you.
Rolling on the river.
Yeah, so this whole time I'm not feeling the scrunch, not even a little bit.
Perfect.
Not even a little bit. I'll tell you though, the more I'm squatting and moving around, the more these shorts are doing their job. They're getting in and around. They're sitting comfortable, let me tell you. They found a place to call home. These are lifting shorts, plain and simple. These are not running shorts. They're not high intensity shorts. These are leg day shorts. If you guys watch my channel, you already know I prefer longer shorts. That's what I'm personally comfortable with. I get that this is a total vibe and a total style for a lot of gals who can rock it. And this is why I'm working out like this and just leaving it as so. When deep down within, I just want to roll it back out. That's my instinct. That's why I really love and prefer like 6-7 inch shorts. But I do know a majority of my gals rock it like this. So I wanted to keep it consistent for you to give you guys an idea of what it'll look like. If you roll it up, keep it rolled up like this. Keep in mind, if you grab these shorts and you're doing these kinds of exercises, it will roll. And it's gonna end up like this one way or another. So you better love it.
Why don't we see about this sports bra? Boom, boom.
Booby boost, here we go. Not for 1 second do I feel any slippage anywhere on this sports bra.
Nice.
My boobies are not trying to make their way out. Great support from all angles. And the straps don't feel uncomfortable either. You know, to be honest with you, I thought these cups would be too big for me because on site they looked pretty like, whew, pretty out there, but great job. Great job on this bra. So I'm gonna go ahead and say these shorts, my only issue is where I want them placed. The contour's going up too high. So I have to actively remember to put the contour under the glutes.
But once you did that though, you pulled it out.
The scrunch gets pulled
Yeah.
out. So we're in between a rock and a hard place. I obviously want the scrunch to be here, but that brings up the contour and then it looks funny. But then I go to put the contour under the glutes and then it pulls the scrunch out. It's still doable.
This still looks good.
It's still good, but
You can have your protein shake and drink it too.
oh, this feels good. cool me off on this hot summer day. So if you sweat, you're gonna feel it a lot in the waistband. It's gonna feel pretty thick, pretty soggy, but anywhere else is gonna be really nice and lightweight and breathable for you. But I definitely still feel it in the waistband. Like I feel like this is now a bit soggy. In terms of sizing, I think I'm gonna stick with my true size small for the bottoms and the bra. The only one I would consider possibly sizing up would be the top. I feel like in some places right here, there's a bit of a dig. You see that? Cinches in a bit right here, slightly pushing in on my back fat right there. This is pretty compressive. If you're in between, without a doubt, size up. I don't know if sizing up completely would be a good idea for me. I just have no idea. I don't want the bra area right here to be too big because I feel like if I size up a complete size, there could be a little too much room in here. I'm happy with overall how my boobs are fitting in. So it's not too much cinching where it's really, really pissing me off, but it's on the brim. I wouldn't say this bra is good for all day wear, but a quick power lift at the gym, whether you're there just for an hour or two, should be just fine. When it comes to the shorts, this is the most compressive spot in between size up. I personally would, because I think this would just be a little too tight. But do keep in mind, if you were to size up if you're in between, be mindful of your glute size, okay? Keep in mind there's some patches there. Those kangaroo pouches will get wrinkly if there's not enough glute to fill them out. But overall, sticking to my true size in both. Overall, I love the design of these shorts. Waistband, the roll down effect, I'm gonna call it, awesome. Nice and squat proof if you're wearing a nude undie. The overall aesthetic of this short is pretty spot on. You got superhero vibes, comfort level around the thighs. Just the few things that I'm nitpicking apart that I personally don't prefer, the constant roll up. That's number one. That for me will get annoying after a while. Number two, the scrunch. It's a little loud. I feel like something a bit more subtle here would have worked perfectly, especially with this type of thin fabric. I've been seeing Gymshark come out with other scrunch bumps that I prefer more. So if they just slap that on here, I'd be a little more inclined. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on this collection? Are you willing to give it a go, or are you gonna pass this time? Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you in our next video.
Bye-bye.